Over the last 2 years, the United Sorghum Checkoff has put a lot of resources into sugarcane aphid management. We've funded numerous studies across the U.S. Looking at sugarcane aphid. Various research topics have been covered, and then we've also put together a lot of information just from an educational standpoint. This is going to be a series of seven videos where we're highlighting different topics for sugarcane aphid management. The topic that we'll discuss in this video is controlling the sugarcane aphid when you have other pests present. The two pests that we really deal with year in, year out in sugarcane is the midge and the headworm. With the headworm, beneficial insects are very important in its control and keeping it under control. So for that reason, we strongly suggest that you avoid using the pyrethroids or the organophosphates because they tend to reduce that beneficial insect population. So you could use the pyrethroid, something like Baythroid or Mustang or Karate, and get good control of the headworm. But unfortunately, that sugarcane aphid population that's there may suddenly increase very quickly. And so we want to try to avoid that. So the insecticides of choice for headworms, if you have sugarcane aphid present in the field, are Prevathon and Blackhawk. Both of these are very effective products for the headworm, but they're also very easy on the beneficial population. With midge control, it's a little bit different from the headworms. One thing we've noticed as people have been out in the sorghum fields more and scouting for sugarcane aphid is that the midge may not actually be there. In some regions of the country, it's fairly common just to make as soon as the sorghum flowers, go ahead and make an application for midge control. And we do encourage you to actually scout for the midge and make sure it is there at a threshold level that would need to be sprayed. If you do need to control midge, then we would again suggest you avoid using those pyrethroids. They certainly can be effective on midge, but they also knock out the beneficial insects, which in turn causes that sugarcane aphid population to increase very rapidly. So the insecticides of choice are Blackhawk, and then also possibly Lorsban or Chlorpyrifos. Be sure though and check with your extension entomologist about using Blackhawk. We have heard some reports of some inconsistencies of Blackhawk with midge, so just check with those entomologists in the area and determine if Blackhawk is giving you good control of midge. Lorsban or Chlorpyrifos can be effective on midge, and it also does have some sugarcane aphid activity. Now, it does tend to hurt the beneficial population, but at least it does have activity on both of those insects. And so I think this is a place where you could consider using Lorsban. If sugarcane aphid is present in the field or close to threshold level when you're treating for midge, your insecticide of choice, if you want a tank mix, is going to be Savanto. And the reason for that is Transform is not labeled and cannot be used during sorghum flowering. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to control both the aphid and the midge at the same time and you're going to tank mix it, then add Savanto to that tank mix, either with Lorsban, which would be our choice, or possibly with one of the pyrethroids.